Set and keep me free from your spell. Set and keep me free from your spell. Set and go on back unto the gates of hell. Set and keep me free from your spell. Stay away from my door. Trouble, stay away from my door. Trouble, go on back, don't come around no more. Trouble, stay away from my door.
Hey everybody, so we are in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Today is Sunday. We have done not the impossible, but we hauled a load basically from Washington State over to here. It was a pain in the ass. And I'm going to tell this story because it's today's Sunday. I'm going to unload tomorrow, and then the video is going to go out Tuesday. So I'm going to tell a story about the load. So it's a load for a moving company, basically. And I don't want to say the name because I don't want to get in trouble for down talking them. So we're going to talk about what I'm moving. So it's basically these boxes. And they're about 5 feet by 8 feet by probably about 8 feet tall or so. And they slide in. And they're, U-Haul has them. They're U-boxes. There's something called Pack Rat. I think ABF offers these boxes. So, I booked the load originally for 85, and the deal was there were 3 stops, and there were 3 pickups and 3 stops on the whole load. And the first pickup was in Port Townsend, Washington. Sorry, I got a little hair in my mouth. So anyway, first stop was in Port Townsend, Washington. So the second stop was in Everett, Washington, and the third stop was in Spokane Valley. Total of 10 boxes altogether between the 3 places. And then they were going to Marion, Illinois, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And that was going to be the load. I went to Port Townsend, picked up the first box, and was almost to Everett. And I don't know if you know where Port Townsend is, but there's Puget Sound that's in the middle, and then Seattle's over here, Everett, Seattle, everything's over here, and Port Townsend is over here. Or from your perspective, we'll say Port Townsend's over here and Seattle's over here. So in order to get there, you have to come south of Seattle, go up and around, and come up to Port Townsend, okay? And so you get done loading up Port Townsend, and my GPS wanted me to try to take a, ferry to go back across the bay to get to Everett, Washington, which would have been the quickest route. However, I'm in a truck. So I checked the ferry schedule to see if you could take a 13.6 truck on, and it said on the website only 13.4 and under. So I couldn't go on the ferry. So I had to start over here in Port Townsend, come all the way down, come back up to Seattle, go north of Seattle to Everett, and park. And I was about Seattle, just going through Seattle, when they called me and told me that the drop in Everett had been canceled. Well, I had started my day down in Pendleton, Ohio, come up, made my delivery with the school desks and everything that I brought up from Dallas, and then went on up to Port Townsend to pick up, and then was now back to Everett, Washington. I was almost out of time. I had about 44 minutes left when they called me. And it was like, try to head towards Spokane, because they were talking about going to Spokane, or just go to where I had already reserved a spot up in Arlington, Washington, and parked there for the night. So that's what I did. I went up to Arlington, Washington, and parked there for the night. The next morning I get up, and they're saying, hey, it's definitely been canceled. We have found these other 2 loads for you. One was in Benton City, Washington, and one was in Pasco, Washington, and then go on to Spokane and pick up the boxes that we're supposed to pick up in Spokane. So now it's a total of 9 boxes instead of 10 boxes, but since I was doing 2 more stops now, the broker talked it up, and I was getting $92.50. So went from $85 to $92.50, which is $750 increase, which is really nice. So go down to Benton City, pick up, start out north of Everett, go to Benton City, pick up that box, go to Pasco, Washington, pick up that box, and then start for Spokane. Get all the way to Spokane, get there about 3 o'clock, back up, go and talk to the guy, and he goes, it's really weird, they got 10 boxes, but it looks like they're going to ship 6 with you and 4 later. And I said, well, I don't know, I'm just supposed to come here and pick up. Okay, so he goes off, back up to the little, ramp that they have, and he goes off and disappears for a minute, and he doesn't come back for a while. So I go looking for him, can't find him, come back, sit in the truck. Finally, he comes back out about 3:45. He goes, hey, I'm talking to traffic. They're talking about not sending the boxes with you because they want all 10 boxes to go together. And I was, okay, so he disappears, comes back about 3:55. They stop loading at 4 o'clock and tells me they're not going to send the 6 boxes with me. Thanks, but no thanks, and see you later. Crap. So, I had a hole in one of the tires. I picked up a bolt somewhere between Pasco and, Spokane Valley. So I called over to a tire place nearby. They had a tire available, so I went over there to get a tire put on, and then come back over. And I called the broker and told the broker what was going on. And the broker said, no, we're gonna figure this out. So while I'm over getting the tire replaced, he figures out that no, I am gonna pick up the 6 boxes and just go on and do the 3 trips. So now, or the 3 stops. So when the Everett got canceled, and then there was a Spokane Valley to Pittsburgh that got canceled when the Everett got canceled. The Pasco and the Benton City, that changed the 3 stops. So now instead of Marion, Illinois, Pittsburgh, and Harrisburg, it was Madison, Wisconsin, Harrisburg, and Springfield, Virginia. So just go back over there, park for the night. In the morning, you're going to get up, you're going to pick up these 6 boxes, you're going to go make your deliveries. Okay. So get up the next morning to emails and text messages. Hey, they've canceled the 6 boxes for you. I'm trying to see if I can't get them to put the 10 boxes on you instead of the 6 boxes on you. So I call the broker, and I go, what's going on? I need to know, because I need to get paid for bringing these boxes here. And he worked with me, and we finally came to an agreement. So what ended up happening was the 3 boxes I had on the truck, the Port Townsend, the Benton City, and the Pasco, got taken off the truck at Spokane Valley, and then they put the 10 boxes that were going to Harrisburg on the truck, all going to Harrisburg, and that's what I had, and that's what I took. And I double checked to make sure this is all that was going to happen, and we're going to cancel any boxes or anything like that. And I talked him up to about $87.50 for the load. So went up by $250, but it eliminated the Madison, Wisconsin stop and the Springfield, Virginia stop. So that is a chill. And then after that, that was Tuesday, or I think Wednesday. I left Wednesday out of there. So it was like Monday to go. It took Monday to go from Pendleton to Lakewood to Port Townsend to Arlington, Washington to Benton City and Pasco on Tuesday, and then to Spokane Valley. And then Wednesday, about noon, I finally left Spokane Valley and headed out. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I drove to here, and I'm in Carlisle, Pennsylvania now. So it was a pain in the butt. I hated doing it. I was really worried that they were going to take advantage of me and everything, but I worked as close as I could with the broker and just tried to be upfront and honest with him, and he tried to be upfront and honest with me, and it worked out, and I was able to take the load. So it didn't work out exactly the way I wanted to. I would have loved to do the $92.50, but it worked out better in this way, because instead now it was 1 pick in Spokane Valley and 1 drop in Harrisburg. So that's going to be tomorrow. It's dropping off. After that, I have a load from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, going to Duncan, Oklahoma. Originally, I was planning to go to Chama, New Mexico. That's kind of up in the air now. The load from Bethlehem doesn't deliver in Duncan, Oklahoma until 9 p.m. on Wednesday night. It was the best I could do trying to get back. And so if I am going to go, it's going to be because I managed to get out of the truck and go home and actually get in the Lincoln and take off to Fort Worth and get a little sleep, and shut everything down as much as I could and just get the heck out of there. But if I don't go, it'll be because reasons, which I may or may not reveal later at this point. So, right now, I don't know if I'm going to Chama. I'm trying to get to Chama, but things may come up that mean that I can't go. So, if that happens, you will know about it. But that's essentially been the week. 8750 for the week, all the way across the United States. Like I said, we're doing a 34 here in Carlisle because I ran out of hours. By the time I got here, I only had 9 hours left. So, I want to make sure I have hours to go back to... I had 9 hours today, which is Sunday, and then 0 hours tomorrow. So, we're going to go back to Dallas, starting tomorrow, but with fresh hours. So, anyway, that's it. You guys know the drill. Keep your eyes up. See you down the road.